Hi, I'm going to talk about why I'm still learning English even though I don't have to. I don't need to. So it's been 2 years since I started English again, and now the reason why I'm still learning, I'm still practicing English is because I just want to be fluent. That's it. I just want to be fluent, and I don't know why I have this feeling, this mindset, but I think this is probably most. This is the maybe healthy way when it comes to healthy mindset, healthy way when it comes to learning new languages, especially because I feel like people like I don't know, maybe people usually most of people learn second language or like foreign language at school, right? But at the time we are just forced to learn language. We gotta learn language regardless. But if you I feel like there are a lot of people who can relate to this like me, like if you have like a big like something big, something specific reason or purpose, you don't feel like it is like a task, it is like a work. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say you learn, I don't know, like one language, certain language, and then you just want to, if you have this, if you have the feeling or mindset where you just want to understand that language, or if you want to speak, want to listen, understand, whatever, maybe it's much easier than who are forced to learn that language, or who learn that language for something external. You know what I mean? Like for work or for survival or for study, whatever. I mean, like I it makes sense though. Like for some people, you have to learn that language for survival. Like let's say if you, I don't know, like for some reason, if you go to another places and then you gotta, fit in that environment, you gotta adjust. Then it makes sense. Like even though you don't want to, you should learn that language, right? To survive, and to talk to local people. But for me, I don't use English for work, or I don't use English to communicate to someone, because now, here people don't speak English, people speak my native language. So I don't have to, right? But again, I just want to be fluent, and I don't know why I have this feeling, but I was reflecting while I was looking back. I was reflecting on myself, and I was asking myself why, you know, when I started English again, it was like 2 years ago or something. I was, I didn't know how to learn English. Like, I mean, like I was studying English at school, but I didn't know how to practice speaking. I didn't know how to like improve my English by myself. Then I searched YouTube, and then I was like watching video, and then also downloaded like a language exchange app where you can meet foreigner, you can talk to people, you can practice like language to with native speaker. And then fortunately, I found myself, I was I was like, I found myself that, oh, this is fun, and I want to be better, more. And also I found like some YouTuber, some like creator on YouTube where, yeah, on YouTube, and then they make video in English. So I wanted to understand them. Then maybe that makes me this mindset. You know what I mean? So, and also like through the app that I mentioned, I I have met a lot of people, but I made a few friends, just a few friends, but I'm still contacting to them. I mean, I don't talk to them, or I don't talk to them like every single day, like I don't talk to them often, like, but you know, yeah, that's why maybe I have this mindset like now. So yeah, like I feel like when it comes to when it comes to learn new languages, like purpose is pretty much important, like the reason or purpose, because yeah, like I said, like if you have specific, like a certain purpose, then you don't have to, like you don't think like learning a new language, you wouldn't think learning a language is like a task or work or things that you have to do, because it's gonna be almost like your hobby, or it's gonna be just fun for you. You know what I mean? Like if you want to learn, you want to understand your favorite artist, or if you want to just talk to your friends, then you would probably learn it without thinking like, oh, I have to learn this language. You know what I mean? Like you just, like, but if you learn language with the feeling of like, oh, like I gotta learn this language, like then obviously it's not fun. So that's why you start getting bored, start getting frustrated to that language, and then you end up hating that language, right? Which completely experienced at school for majority of people. I feel like, like when we were student, it was just boring, it was just frustrating, like it was just annoying things, I don't know, like, but yeah. So I feel like, I mean, I'm not bragging or something, like I'm just telling my opinion and telling my experience. But I do think that when it comes to learning language, purpose, like reason, is pretty much important. Like, but so if you have those purpose or reason that makes you feel that motivate you, I feel like you will be fluent one day. I'm sure you will be fluent. You don't have to worry about it. You will be fluent. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but bye.